Hey there, how you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. As you all know, I've recently picked up FGO again. A horrible mistake? Yes, but that's not gonna stop me from sharing my pain. For you see, if I have to suffer through hell, I might as well show it off to everyone else. So, this video will be about my experience regarding the 5th Lostbelt Olympus. As such, there will be spoilers. Not that will stop you from watching and giving me a thumbs up, of course. So, let's begin. We start off in the middle of Olympus, being assaulted by a giant tin man and an angry Twitter. Oh wait, hold on. Are we sure this is how this Lostbelt starts? Uh-huh. This is where I stopped last time I played this game? Okay, got it. So, as I was saying, we start off in the middle of Olympus being harassed by a giant tin man and an angry Twitter. I'm not exactly sure why, but I imagine that they are angry at me for having slept in the middle of the road for over a year. So they politely try to push us out of the road, and we politely smack them across the face. This, of course, doesn't work and only makes them more agitated, demanding that we be cancelled. This is when another pair of twins show up to the rescue and save us from cancellation. Being brought to the underworld now, I'm filled up on what's happening. Apparently, these twins want our help. Help in what, you may ask? Why, in death, of course. For you see, they want to die, cause living is tiresome. These are the most relatable characters in this game so far. 10 out of 10. But to do that, we must first defeat all the enemies that stand before us. Oh, what's that sound? Huh. What good timing. A wild giant melon has appeared. This is Demeter, the goddess of harvest. She Look, she's very well designed, but more importantly, she treats everyone as her children, except us. Yes, for some reason, this divine goddess of great proportions does not bless us with her large melons, and instead wishes to get rid of us. But how will she do that, you ask? Why, by killing everything around her, of course, including her own children. But this is fine, for you see, they'll only die and suffer for a bit. Once she's taken care of us, she'll just bring them all back as if nothing happened. You know what Mother says? What doesn't kill you only makes you hornier. You know what Mother says? What doesn't kill you only makes you hornier. Oh my god, kill me. With our first target in sight, we move forward and confront this giant melon for a fight. Unfortunately, I didn't record this fight, so here's some edits to show you how this fight went.
The last rubber band I had.
After many attempts and trauma, we finally beat the giant melon, after which I proceeded to fold into a corner, crying the melons aren't real and they can't hurt me. After this, it was time for the next challenger, Aphrodite. After killing some cannon fodder, we encountered her power, simping. With her mind power abilities, she can show everyone whatever they desire, or what they fear the most, and Aphrodite decided to trap me inside the worst thing possible, a never-ending dialogue sequence. It was terrible, backbreaking. No matter which options I took, it kept looping back to the start. However, this is when I realized that Aphrodite made a huge blunder. For you see, she may have trapped me inside a confusing visual novel that kept restarting whenever I picked the wrong answer, but she forgot to remove the most powerful weapon at my disposal. After skipping all that nonsense, summoning a giant Gundam, and smacking the bird out of the sky, it was time to move on to the next ones. At this point in time, my memory is all kind of a blur, to be honest. I seen grandmother betray her husbando in favor of me and joined our cause, reducing the number of gods that must be eliminated. Of course, Big Daddy Zeus wasn't too happy about being anti-Ard, so he decides to make a massive game show of Who Lost Their Head, starring Grandmother. This, of course, did not sit well with us. grandmother just joined our harem and she's about to lose her head? None on our watch. So, we all join together to rescue grandmother. But before we can do that, the angry Twitters show up. It seems that they are very angry because they lost their blue check markers, and as such, they must spread their hatred and despair to all. After banning them from existence, we move on to Europa. Turns out, she's still alive. Awesome, but now she's being mind-controlled. Not as awesome. It seems Big Daddy Zeus has been reading too much hentai on his free time. Regardless, Big Giant Tin Man shows up again and we proceed to smack it out of existence and save our newest harem acquisition. Now, only one god remains, the Big Daddy Zeus himself. He isn't so happy about being cucked once more, so he decides to perform his show of who lost their head on himself, becoming a giant floating head. Now, with the power of head, he proceeds to rain lightning from the sky. It was an impossible fight. Even with my amazing skill of penetration being used on Zeus Uranus, nothing seemed to work. Until, of course, another giant random Gundam shows up alongside the Great Father Roma. Now, with the power of Gundams and roads on my side, the true fight begins. It was tough, exciting, and more importantly, butt-clenching. But at the end, we managed to penetrate Zeus, killing all the gods except Europa, cause she's in our harem. Wait, why is the sky shaking? But wait, there's more, because Zeus is a petty baby. He summoned his Big Daddy to come finish us off. That's right, it's Sauron, a giant eye-shaped star. I wish I was joking, but now we're actually fighting celestial bodies in the goddamn cosmos. Oh wait, there's more, because Musashi decides to use her great Nippon spirit and kamikaze into the star, defeating it and allowing us to move on. But wait, there's more, because now we have to fight Wu Daim. It is at this point that Wu Daim finally explains his goal, his purpose in this world. For you see, Wu Daim doesn't believe in the pitiful human. Oh, in his eyes, the current humans are too useless to survive. Instead, humanity must reach a new level of evolution. And how exactly does he plan on doing this? Why, by giving every human the power of a nuke, of course. Yes, his big plan to help humans reach enlightenment is to increase the scale of their stupidity, because nothing screams enlightenment as the whole planet exploding. And so, the final fight begins, the worst fight in this whole story. This fight is frustrating, tedious, and overall boring. An amazing plan by Wu Daim, to be fair, as I actually wanted to close the goddamn game due to how boring and tedious the fight was being. But after many turns, many years, and many frustrating screams, we finally smacked his ass. But wait, there's more. Piece of shit here decides to backstab Wu Daim. But wait, there's more. Olga is back and she's already pissing me off. But wait, there's more. Wu Daim is now helping us and he's dead. But wait, there's more. Canis wants to have a final match. Unfortunately, my memories of the final part are significantly blurred, as at this point, someone in my chat thought it would be fun to break my legs, so they paid me to do squats until I was dying. Look, I'm not a masochist, but money is money, and I do need money to sustain my gacha addiction. So, after losing my breath, I skipped the remaining story cause I couldn't stand anymore. Oh yeah, I also rolled for Morgan again. Got spooked by trash translation lady, which made me very sad. What's this, you ask? Oh, I got her in the next temple. Don't worry about it. Now, with Olympus done, with Vargas, Sif, and Morgan in hand, it was time for Avalon Lostbelt. Ah, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. No, not 4 yet. 4, 5.